All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fallout 76. Man, it feels like forever since I played this. I think it's been about a year since the last major update. Anyway, I'm excited to get into this, what is this, City of Steel / Pittsburgh, the Pitt update. Man, I haven't been to the Pit since, Fallout 3. Man, that's 2009. All right, guys, show us here some love, and let's do this.
Reprogram me if I'm not more positive. The White Spring is in shambles. A mess. How can I clean that which continues to dirty itself? Oh, these responders have gone too far. The better question is, what is right? Everything has run amok. Chaos. Chaos. The responders have taken over the White Spring. Imagine all of the dirty footprints on the carpet. Dust all over the tables. The horror.
Who are you?
I am but a humble servant of the White Spring Resort, dedicated to greeting each guest with pleasantries and candor. Or I was, back when our guests had class and decorum.
Why are the responders here?
It's some sort of relief effort for all of the refugees in and around Appalachia. If only there was a relief effort for my stress.
Who's in charge here?
That would be the enigmatic Orlando. They oversee the White Spring and are allowing the responders to stay here, as well as their constituents. I do apologize for the mess. Please enjoy your stay.
Okay, let's talk to Orlando.
People trying to help others.
Well, hello, darling. A pleasure to meet another guest of our fine establishment. I am Orlando, your host and management liaison.
I was expecting a dude
If
with the
you'll
name
pardon me for
Orlando.
just one
Not gonna
moment.
lie.
That will be all. Please give my regards to Ms. Rucker. If you are here for leisure, I regret to inform you that our regular resort activities are temporarily unavailable. However, if you are here for the refuge and the fine work of the lovely responders, I am delighted to welcome you on their behalf.
What exactly is going on here?
Ah, perhaps you have not heard. The White Spring is now home to the refuge, a place of safety and care for all in need.
So
The
y'all clean out all the
refuge is being
ghouls?
run by the responders, individuals committed to the well-being of their fellows. They founded the refuge in response to new waves of refugees coming to Appalachia, people in great need of help. Food, medical care, clothing, a place to sleep. All of these are available for those who need them.
I wish they'd tell us what all of those construction workers are up to. Look at what a mess they're making.
You mentioned management.
Of course, dear. The owners of the White Spring itself. The resort, hotel, golf course, all of it. Very much still alive, I assure you, though regrettably unable to oversee affairs in current circumstances. As such, now that we have new guests, they have sent me in their stead to take care of things as needed. I couldn't be more pleased to do so. A delicious opportunity to be of help and meet fascinating people such as yourself.
The refuge is open to anyone?
Anyone in need of help, yes. You appear more well off than our usual guests, though, if I may say so. Less bedraggled than those poor souls. Armed, the refuge exists primarily to serve those who cannot help themselves. The starving, the sick, the homeless. There is a clinic, a kitchen, beds, recreational facilities, all manner of care to be found here. I'm so pleased to be able to assist in my own small way, of course.
Mr. Della Ripa only likes to
Okay.
recognize his stamps. Nothing else.
Darling, I am entirely at your disposal.
Shelves of his.
How exactly do you fit into all of this?
As I've said, I am the management liaison for the White Spring. I oversee the facility itself and its robotic staff. In addition, on behalf of the management, I arrange for the provision of certain material aid to the responders. They still have substantial resources and generously offer to share them to support their noble efforts.
Did the responders make a deal to set up their base here?
No, not by any prior arrangement. Perhaps you visited us before. I must apologize for the state you found it in, if so. Regular operation of the facilities had been stopped, of course, due to a lack of guests. Only the robotic staff remained. The responders, believing it abandoned, took up residence, a completely understandable occurrence, of course. With new and worthy occupants, the management felt it wholly appropriate that it find a new purpose, and sent me. Until such time as the world needs leisure resorts again, the White Spring is happy to support the refuge.
Look at what a mess they're making.
How is it possible the management, quote unquote, is still alive and in charge of the White Spring?
Darling, you must understand. A place like the White Spring had, indeed still has, very wealthy people behind it. As was always the case, the truly wealthy had advantages the common people, such as you and I, lack. As for the White Spring itself, the staff of top-of-the-line robotic servants, security, and maintenance allowed it to weather the worst.
Oh, how are we going to accommodate
I'd like to know more about you, Orlando.
Me? Have I beguiled you already, dear? I appreciate the flattery, of course. You must allow me to retain some mystery for now, though. I wouldn't want you to lose interest. Perhaps we can talk more some other time. We both have more important matters at the moment, I'm sure.
my chassis on the way in? How rude.
Me?
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Welcome back, dear.
Is there something I can do to help?
What a wonderful thing for you to ask, darling. I knew there was something special about you from the moment I saw you. As it happens, the responders are looking for volunteers to assist them in a particular outreach effort. Those industrious wonders have repaired a vertibird to full working order and are using it to make contact with more distant settlements. They've made allies with people in Pittsburgh. The locals call it the Pitt now, who seem to be in dire need of outside assistance. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like you can handle yourself.
Oh,
You
yeah.
might be just who they're looking for.
You got it.
Mr.
I'm-
Della Ripper only
Man.
wants to organize his stamps. Nothing else. Oh, if only he would dust those shelves of his.
What is it that they need?
Well, they'll be better able to explain the details, but I believe they're looking for fighters, actually. Their contacts in the pit are in something of a desperate situation, it seems, against a dangerous enemy. I hate the thought of you putting yourself in such danger, but it does appear to be for a good cause.
The Pit. That's a grim nickname.
Judging by what I've heard, it's an accurate one, sadly. Pittsburgh was bombed quite severely during the war. The poor individuals still living there have renamed it to better reflect its dreadful circumstances.
Who are these allies?
They call themselves the Union. Something of a resistance movement, I understand, against more aggressive forces. One of their representatives is currently staying with us, a Mr. Skippy Rorich. Delightful man.
Skippy, huh? Wait, the responders have a vertibird?
Indeed, isn't that marvelous? They salvaged it and painstakingly repaired it. It's fully functional now. I was very pleased to be able to contribute to this effort in my own small way. If you wish to see it, it resides on the roof of the refuge between flights, along with its charming pilot, Miss Lennox.
Let's say I'm in. What's next?
Oh, you're terribly brave, aren't you, dear? Imagine if we all had such courage. Now, darling, before anybody bundles you off, the first thing you should do is introduce yourself to some of the responders. I just so happen to know a few in need of more local assistance, and helping them will earn you the other thing you'll need. That other thing, of course, being the ultrasight battery cells, which fuel the vertibird. Ultracells, if you prefer.
White Springs decor is refined and decadent. Don't listen to any
Ultrasight battery cells. Where are they getting those?
Why, from me, of course. Rather, from the management via me, that is. When management heard the responders were restoring the vertibird, they wished to help. They provided the ultracells, and I suggested them to the responders as an alternative means of fueling the vertibird. Per management instructions, I distribute a quantity to certain individuals regularly. Management feels this encourages collective decision-making rather than stockpiling. I'm sure they'd be willing to part with them in exchange for your aid.
Mr. Della Ripa only likes to organize.
If you control the supply of cells, why don't you just give me what I need?
My dear, you must understand, much as I would like to, my responsibilities do not permit me to do so. I am but a humble employee of the management, and I distribute their resources as instructed to the letter. I hope you will not begrudge me my loyalty. I find myself quite fond of you already.
White Springs decor is refined and decadent. Don't listen to any naysayers. I wish they'd tell us what all of those construction
If I'm going to the pit for them, shouldn't they just give me the cells?
In an ideal world, darling, I'm sure they would. Sadly, this is not that world, and any reticence on their part is understandable. I don't want to speak for the responders, but I believe they may also see this as more for their union friends than for themselves. Your assistance with their more immediate concerns will ensure everyone benefits. Isn't that a good outcome?
Okay, so what do I need to help?
Our lovely Ms. Rucker is the closest thing to a leader the refuge has, though I believe she's less than comfortable with the title. You can find her in their headquarters, beyond the dining area. The darling chef, Miss Rousseau, needs some assistance in the kitchen, I hear. And Ms. Wagner, over in the common area, is looking for donations. I'm sure your generosity will be well rewarded.
All right, I'll talk to them and see what they need.
Wonderful, my dear. I'm certain you will be a tremendous help to them and the refuge. When you are finished with each of them, I recommend you speak with Mr. Skippy Rorich, the Pitt Union representative. I imagine he'll want to discuss the situation in the pit with you before you embark. Do feel free to visit me at your leisure if you wish to chat. I have an office in the management wing. You can't miss it.
I wish they'd tell us what all of those construction workers are up to. Look at what a mess they're making.
All right, let's see.
I could really use a drink. But Rucker wants us
Well,
so
hello
bad.
there, stranger. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sophie Wagner. Look around. The refuge. Quite a place, isn't it? I mean, sure, fancy pants golf club resort, that's nice, but I'm talking about the refuge. A haven for the lost, the dispossessed, the hungry, and unfortunate. A monument to our ability to have compassion for each other. Isn't it grand? Isn't it worth preserving, building, growing?
I'm actually already in the responders, sort of.
Sort of. Well, I haven't seen you around before, so, glad to have you. But I wasn't trying to recruit you anyway. I'm actually more in the material support end of things. Scouting for volunteers isn't really my department.
I'm sold. How can I help?
Now that's what I'm talking about. People supporting each other. You got the right spirit. Rucker's put me in charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's amazing. You should. Anyway, it might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but, well, we still have shortfalls. So here I am, asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps and keep the refuge running.
It's been sunny all week. I love it here.
Just a little longer, Ellison. Valdez will see everything you have to offer. You'll see.
Let's see. I don't think I have time for this right now. So you just hang around asking for charity? You're very chipper.
Oh yeah, I guess I am. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Why shouldn't I be? We're living in the aftermath of the apocalypse. But here we all are in a place filled with people dedicated to helping each other. You ask me, that means we're pretty dang lucky, right? A lot to be excited about. Happy even.
What exactly do you need?
Let me check my notes. Well, I'll tell you, we've had a heck of a run on raw cloth, and it's really drained our stock. If you could spare, say, 50 pieces, it'd be a huge help to us.
And only a few rats.
One of the other initiates said I reek of desperation. I don't smell anything.
Oh, lots of places. Old stuffed toys, pillows. Heck, you can even make some out of old newspapers or magazines.
Need anything?
That's okay. Who just carries that around in their pockets or whatever, right? I'll be here all day, though. If you want to come back, bring it by later.
50
if
pieces.
you can, of course. You know where to find me. It'd
I think I
really
have
make
that
my
back at,
day if you
I think
did.
I have that back at my camp. I don't think I carry. Need you a 50 raw cloth.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
My friends didn't want to join up with me. Said the responders sounded like too much work.
I
wonder what
if
they're
the
doing
sun
now.
burns just as bright in California.
Orlando is very charming, but to be honest with you, I'm not really sure why they're helping us.
Glad to see you've returned. Are you ready to donate?
2, that should be 60.
That's okay. Come back if you're ready to donate.
I gotta break that down too, I think. Let me see.
I wouldn't want to be Rucker. I never thought a single person could be spread so thin.
Appalachia's supposed to be the safest place around. But I've heard of the monsters that lurk in the woods here, and I'm not so sure about that. Swanson robot tried to give me a haircut.
There's times you gotta accept the cards you were dealt and
It's a shame.
learn to make the best of it.
Get the back by myself.
Oh, these robots sure make my job easier.
Curios add curiosity.
Okay. I need to break this bulk cloth down. I need to find a bench.
There's a lot of supplies here that look ripe for the picking.
Alchemist bench or something like that. Forgot what it was called. I haven't played this game in so long. I got rusty.
Can't believe we got a vertibird. That's a step up in the world if I've ever seen one.
I'm thinking. We're in the refuge. I'm thinking if I go down. The shops real quick. I think one of them got a bench. I need to break down this cloth. I should be able to turn it in. Why is it coming up that I don't have what she needs? Cloth is cloth. That doesn't make any sense.
Today's security status is red. Please take appropriate precautions.
Tinker's Workbench, that's what it was called.
And give comfort to your fellow person.
Check in with the medics if you're feeling under the weather.
You might not need
If you
it,
ever
but I
find yourself in
guarantee
a
somebody
bind,
else does.
you can always call on us.
Glad to see you've returned. Are you ready to donate? You do? Amazing. Thank you so much. This is going to be a big help. It just so happens I got a little something for you as a reward for your generosity. Rucker set aside some ultrasight battery cells that can spare you from the ones the White Spring management doles out. Fancy a vertibird trip? They're not much use for anything else, but I got a feeling you're gonna need them. See? Mutual aid. Everybody wins. Thanks so much for the help. Drop by again. If I know Rucker, I'll be looking for something new every day. Take care of yourself.
The work I do is extremely rewarding.
All right.
Boy, is it tiring.
Next.
I think I heard a Protectron bark the other day. Am I going crazy?
It's nice to see people around in the responders uniform again. I think we can make this place home for a lot of people. Yourself included.
out and about with no place to go.
Bonjour. My name is Esme Rousseau, but most people around here know me as Chef Esme. We've had some representatives from Foundation and Crater come here seeking assistance with the recent influx of refugees. I thought that we could help them out by providing some food for their people. I've started a pot of venison and potato stew, one of my newest creations. Would you be able to help me finish it?
I have some time to cook.
How wonderful! I can't wait to whip up something delicious for everyone! The stew requires potatoes, venison, salt, black pepper, and carrots. The ingredients can be found in our storage area. Your job is to grab the ingredients and put them in before the stew burns. Super! Let's have you start by stirring the stew, which will help keep it from burning. Remember to continuously stir during the cooking process. Fantastique! Let's get the first of the ingredients and prepare them. You're looking for carrots, potatoes, and the pièce de résistance, the venison.
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing over comic book heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry about?
There's times you've got to accept the cards you were dealt. Learn to make the best of it.
Responders gonna need more jumpsuits at this rate.
Check in with the medics if you're feeling under the weather.
Folks don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference.
Where's the darn basket of carrots, though?
I love Esme's cooking. Oh, it's been so long since I've had food with actual flavor.
A safe haven filled with people trying to help others? It feels like I've died and gone to heaven. Or hell, if you look out the window. If you see anyone struggling out in Appalachia, be sure to tell them about the White Spring.
I heard about what happened in Morgantown. I know it was way back. I'm glad they just...
Please, have a seat. Someone will be with you shortly.
Really use a drink. To sober on the job.
Perfectly preserved pie, huh? That is so hard to get. Did he really? I think I lowered the price. I had it as like $9.99 because it's so hard to get. Your luck got to be like 1,000 to get it.
With some salt and pepper now.
That perfectly preserved pie is that piece of pie that's in those machines that you never can get unless your luck is like 1,000 or something like that. Bowl of black pepper and bowl of salt. Man, where?
If you ever find yourself in a bind, you can always call on us.
A safe haven filled with people trying to help others? It feels like I've died and gone to heaven. Or hell, if you look out the window.
Good morning. The dining room is open for breakfast. Please feel free
Oh,
to
I can't
seat
wait until
yourself.
dinner. I heard there's a chess set around here if you ever want to play.
The potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh and only a few rats.
This bloodleaf aioli really elevates the mirelurk meat.
Crap! I was walking by it the whole time.
Oh no, the stew has burned.
Oh no!
Do not be discouraged though. Without failure, there is no improvement.
That's the truth.
Here is your stew. Something is better than nothing.
Man, I want to finish it. I want to.
Hopefully, either the settler or raider representative will find some use for this. I last saw them in the bar area.
Darn it! I want to get it right though.
I could really use a drink, but Rucker wants us sober on the job. I was out scavenging for food earlier. Only got attacked by Scorch once.
Considering all the places I could have
I'll give it
ended
to the
up,
settler.
I'm extremely lucky I'm here.
Yeah, I'll give it to the settler representative.
I love Esme's
Are you at the refuge? We've got people going hungry, and too many mouths to feed at Foundation.
I have some food for your people.
I suppose this could help feed our dogs. Maybe next time you can give us something that people can actually eat.
Sure, some stupid timer to do that, man. Hi. I guess in hindsight, you're on a timer when you're cooking food, so it doesn't burn. But still, I'd rather be able to do it with peace of mind. 191. I don't know if there's a pie machine in here. I'd show it to you, but that perfectly preserved pie, even in Fallout 4, it was hard to get. You had to have your luck damn near all the way up.
or a palace.
Wonder why they call it the Pit. Probably better I don't have to know.
All right, Rucker.
Well, seems like timing is one of your strong suits. Look, I can stitch up a gash with the best of them. But Appalachia, well, she can do a lot worse than cut us open. Cut a lot of folks here with sickness we don't understand, and injuries we don't know how to treat. What we need more than anything is know-how. So I propose we trade. What I got that I don't need, for what you need that you don't got. I've heard you're looking ahead into the pit. And the only safe way out of Appalachia is that metal bird Lennox has perched up on the roof. And what keeps her in the air are those ultrasite cells Orlando keeps locked up. So, that's the deal. You bring back medical information that'll help me figure out how to help these folks, and I'll get you all the juice you need. Hope you don't mind heading into the mire. So, how about it?
What else can you tell me about the information you're looking for?
Well, Braxton's is a weird little place, the way I hear it. Some kind of medical supply company. We're hoping to find something there that can help us repair the equipment we already have. Maybe even improve on it. So, what do you say? Want to help the responders make a difference?
Yeah, I'm in.
Nice. Well, let's get to it then. Anything you're able to find, go ahead and bring it back to our lead medic. I'll let her know to look for you. Good luck out there.
It's a shame. I can't get the back by myself.
We could always use an extra hand around here. This wanton
What?
robot tried to give me a
Turn it, man.
haircut before running off. It's a shame. I can't
Time
get
to
her
really
back
go
for
through this. So
myself.
what I'm gonna do?
Can't believe we've got a vertibird. That's a step up in the world if I've ever seen one.
Vertibird ain't the only thing running on empty around here.
If you're wondering how I'm able to turn invisible, I have the chameleon mutation. It starts genes, so I permanently keep it when I use Radaway and stuff like that. If you wonder how to get it, you can either pay a lot of money for the chameleon serum, like I think it's like 12K, a lot of money, or you can hunt for a chameleon death claw. And once it scratches you, you'll have the mutation. Or maybe take a few scratches and a bite, I don't know. But I know you, 90% of the time, if you fight that and he gets hits on you, you're gonna, get that mutation. If not, oh well, try again. Like I said, the easiest way without the fight is to get the serum. Scorch champion. There's another Scorch. Where'd he go? Oh, I need that shotgun shell. I've actually been here before. But wasn't no story behind it. Looking right at me, don't see me. Why do they light up? What is going on? Here's footsteps. Go through, probably put everything and then take what put everything in the chest and then take out what I need. This is what I'm talking about. That's a perfectly preserved pie that's so hard to get. Watch this. See what I'm talking about? Your luck has to be like 100 to get it, man. No matter how many times you try. Look at that. Not yet. My luck is at 8. Oh, you know what? Thought I had some. Yeah. Gotta make some more bacon. Let's try again. Nothing, man. I'm not gonna sit here all day trying to do that. Did somebody run across? Did you see that? Like somebody ran across the door. Good luck. Look, Marty, I don't care how you do it. Just divide the stock we have left and send it wherever you want. I'm getting the hell out of here. And if you had half a brain, you'd do the same thing. But if you insist on sticking around, then congrats. You've just been promoted. I left the patient design book behind because if you're really that hell-bent on saving the world, you're gonna need it. Good luck making any sense of it, by the way. Is he kidding? Johansson has lost his mind, I swear to God. I knew something was wrong when all these orders started pouring in for stuff that we can't make, but there he was, standing behind my desk saying, do the best you can and we'll deal with the rest later. If something gets hurt or dies because the boss was too selfish to know when to say no, then I'll make damn sure that he is the one who will have to handle it when later gets here. Methods for construction of skeleton for general use. Acquire a cadaver using a fillet knife. Remove as much flesh as you can without marking the underlying bones. Step 3. Place the cadaver in a wooden box packed with calcium oxide. Wait a week. Step 4. Place the remains in a water flow of some kind like a stream or river. Step 5. Clean off any remaining flesh or ligamentation. Step 6. Allow skeleton to dry in the sun. Be wary of predatory birds or wild dogs. Bleach and mount skeleton. If your tombstone does not read rest in peace or some variant thereof, you are automatically drafted into the skeleton wars. Dog bowl for the plastic.
Mr. Della Ripper only likes to organize his stamps. Nothing else. Oh, if only he would dust those shelves of his.
May I interest you in wine, beer, and or spirits? Guests are welcome to relay their problems if
So this is a
desired.
Rucker said to be looking for you. Hope you got some good news about those surgical equipment plans.
I have the information Rucker asked for.
These plans are really detailed. With any luck, we'll be able to convince Skippy to help us put some of these together. I'll let Rucker know you came through for us. Best of luck out there. Thank you. How are the folks at Foundation doing? If I wasn't so busy, I'd go visit sometime.
All these supplies. We could really do some good trading with White Spring.
Sorry, now's not a good time. I've got a lot of...
And now I'm going to stop it here for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and the series grow. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.